Hello everybody, Intuition here. Thank you as always for making time and space for us. Today we would like to talk about the quantum realm. And when we say the quantum realm, what we mean is a realm of infinite possibilities that you're able to access at any time, at any moment, at any space that you see fit to create a reality that would be more congruent with what it is that you're needing to further move you on your evolutionary path. We all have access to this at any point and any moment of our lives, and this quantum realm exists right outside of our auric field. If you are able to see energy and you are able to see auras, then we invite you next time that you are checking out somebody's aura to look a little bit closer, to look a little bit past the auric field in which you're used to looking. And if you look a little bit harder than you usually would, because an auric field is based off of colors and vibrancy, right outside of the auric field, you will see the quantum realm, an individual's quantum realm that again surrounds the auric field and keeps that auric field in its place in space. That quantum realm is translucent. It has a mirage-like quality substance if you look at it long enough. It almost looks like a heat that you would see, again, if you were looking at a mirage. And so we all have that quantum realm that exists, again, right outside of our auric field. And it is important to understand that we have that, because what we're really saying is that you at any time can change your reality by pulling a possibility from your quantum reality and making it a reality in your physical reality. And when you know that you can do that, then that puts you back in the remembrance of all it is that you are. Because if you could change your reality truly, literally, not by any circumstance, not by praying, not by meditating, not by doing a yoga pose, but by literally grabbing on to your own quantum realm that again sits right outside of your auric field and pulling from it a desired reality in which you see most fit for you, then that means that there is nothing stopping you. So then if this exists for all of us, then how do we use it? How do we access it? Why aren't we accessing it all the time? And the truth of the matter is, we are accessing it each and every single moment of each and every single day. That is why we have circumstances in our lives. That is why events happen to us. Because we are always pulling from that realm of possibility. However, when we pull from it, we are unconscious and we are not intentional with what it is that we're pulling. We are simply pulling the next most logical conclusion so that it is concurrent with the illusion that we're living in, concurrent with the set of circumstances that we've come to accept. However, when you know again that you have an infinite realm of possibilities that you can choose from at any time, that means that you do not have to live or play by an illusory game. You don't have to make the next logical choice based off of what it is that's right in front of you. You are able to jump, skip a step, and move more freely into what it is that you see more fit for you. So how we use this realm of possibility, your own quantum realm that exists right outside of you, you are using it each and every day. The problem is, again, you're not using it with intention. And so when you don't use it with intention, you get a subconscious result. You get a sleepwalker's run-through of your life and a possibility of realities that are based off of being asleep. Habitualized responses that put you in autopilot. Habitualized realities that put you to sleep. So if you want to start pulling from your infinite realm of realities, all you have to do is be a little bit more intentional. So when you pull from your quantum realm, what happens is this. You pull from the quantum realm, and when you pull it from the quantum realm, it moves more into your auric field and it waits. Because there's a sequence of events that needs to happen after you pull from your auric field. It is not as simple as you pull from your auric field and then bam, it happens in your reality. That would be very scary for most people. That would be like walking on the sidewalk in New York City and saying, you know what, I don't like this sidewalk anymore, I'd much rather be in Bermuda, and then bam, all of a sudden you're in Bermuda on a beach. That would break your mind. You wouldn't be able to handle that. So instead of that happening instantaneously, there needs to be a sequence of events that happens so that you can prepare for that possibility to enter into your physicality. So you pull the reality, let's say the possibility, excuse us, of you want to win the lottery. So you want to win the lottery, so you pull that from the realm of infinite possibilities that exists for you into your auric field, and now that has to wait. And it has to wait, and it will not become realized, actualized in your physical reality until you go through a procedural process, and that procedural process is based on the universal principality that you are. Again, there are 7 universal principalities, and we will speed through those very quickly so that you have an understanding of what the hell we're talking about. The universal principalities that exist are intuition, and the counterbalance of that being doubt. Resilience, the counterbalance of that being resistance. Evolution, the counterbalance of that being de-evolution. Life, death. Intellectualism, dumbness. Wisdom, mistrust. Order, chaos. Depending on one of those 7 universal principalities, whichever one you are, you will have to go through your natural process. And your natural process is simply you going from out of balance to in balance. So, to make it more of a visceral understanding, again, you want to win the lottery. And let's say you're the universal principality that is resistance and resilience. First, after you pull that possibility into your auric frame, you have to go through resistance. Me? Win the lottery? No, never. I can't win the lottery. Me? Why would I? I'm not worthy of anything. I've never won anything in my life. I can't win the lottery. Who am I to think such a silly thing that I'd win the lottery? Ha. You have to go through all of that. You have to go through the negative aspect of your universal principality until you go into neutrality with it. However long that will take you. And neutrality is as simple as the definition of what neutrality means, being neutral. Well, it's okay if I win. It's okay if I don't win. Maybe I will win and that'll be cool. Maybe I won't win the lottery and that'll be fine. Again, simply being neutral about it, not having a positive or negative charge, being able to be right in balance. And then once you go through that stage and state, however long that takes you, then you have to move from the neutrality into resilience. Resilience would look like, if I win, then that is fantastic. I cannot wait to win. But even if I lose, that is still fantastic. Because either way, my life will be unchanged. Winning the lottery, that would be great, but my life is already great. Can it be improved on? Absolutely. Will the lottery improve my life? Definitely. But I could also improve my life without the lottery. It doesn't really matter. I'm resilient. And once you go through all of those processes, those 3, that is when the reality of you winning the lottery will come manifested into your physicality. But you have to go through those 3 steps in balancing out all of those 3 aspects of yourself before your intentional pulling from possibilities into reality happens for you. And the reason why it is simple energy work. At the end of the day, beyond you being a lowercase g God, beyond you being a universal principality, we are energy. And if we are energy, then that means that you need to either densify or enlighten yourself. Enlighten truly just meaning lightening your energy from dense to light. So you either need to densify yourself or enlighten yourself enough to be able to grab onto the energy of the possibility that you would prefer to then bring it down into your physicality. Because if you are just sitting in the negative aspect of your principality, you will not be light enough to pull your wanted reality of winning the lottery, because you will not be able to hold it because you are too dense. So you must go through all of those steps to lighten your energy in order to pull the reality that you are seeking. Or again, it depends on what it is that you're trying to pull. You will go from the resilience to neutrality to resistance, depending on the reality that you're trying to pull. Because again, you either need to get dense or you need to get light in order to pull what it is that you're seeking from the realm of possibilities for you to then grab onto and then pull into the reality. However, it is as simple as that. You want to live the life in which it is that you say that you want, then you have to be able to pull the realm of possibilities into your physicality, and you do that by moving through your universal principality and then acting on what it is that you say you want. So again, I want to win the lottery. I pull that from the realm of possibilities. I go through those 3 steps, those procedural steps within my principality. And once I'm at resilience, that is when I buy the lottery ticket. I can't be in resistance and then buy the lottery ticket, because I sure as shit will not get the reality in which I'm wanting. I can't be in neutrality when I buy the lottery ticket, because I won't be able to really make it come manifest. I'm not still light enough to pull that possibility from my quantum realm into physicality. But when I have gone through again all of those steps and I am resilient, I am able to be light enough, strong enough to pull that from the possibilities into my reality and buy that ticket with the knowing that I've created the space and the reality within my frame of energy to sustain that reality. But otherwise, it will not work. And it takes time, depending on how long it takes for you to get from one polarity to the other. For some of us, and depending on what it is that you're wanting, that could be very quick. But if it seems impossible and implausible for you to win the lottery, then you getting from one polarity to the other might take a lifetime. So it is as simple as, again, you moving through those poles within yourself and knowing the key. And the key really is that I have a quantum realm literally sitting right side of my auric field that I could pull from at any time, and it's mine. It's not JoJo just down the street. It's not the OG gods. It is mine, because I'm a universal principality and I am gifted, bestowed upon, that of infinite possibilities to match the powerhouse that I am as a principality that has mastered a piece of the universe. So, you no longer need to wait for circumstances, the stars to align, for you to have what it is that you say that you want, because truly it is just mastering, moving from one pole to the other to manifest the reality into what it is that you say that you want. As always, we are thankful for you making time and space for us. And we wish you well, now grabbing what is rightfully yours at any time that you wish to have it. Well wishes.